We have a Extreme Rules Predictions 2020. We got Seth Rollins versus Rey Mysterio, eye for an eye match. To be honest, I don't really know who I'm going to pick to win this, but I do know that the loser, I think, will be written off WWE for a while. They should sell it, you know, if they're going to pull out an eye, Jesus. Because I'm pretty sure if someone's eye comes out, they're not going to come that next day and fight. Rey Mysterio doesn't have a contract right now, so this could be WWE's way to write him out. Apparently back in Money in the Bank and the whole Rollins feud, one of the reasons behind that, WWE is hedging their bets. If he resigns, he's got a feud with Rollins. If he doesn't, this is a way to write him out. And Seth, on the other hand, he has a pregnant wife. He has to think about, you know, he isn't going to be around that many months, you know, without Becky. So this is a good way to write him out. He should be with Becky Lynch right now, so this would be a good way to have him go out. Okay, I'm going to pick Rey Mysterio to win. Then Rollins can come back in a couple months' time or even a year with an eye patch. That would be hilarious. We have Asuka versus Sasha Banks for the Raw Women's Championship. Even though it would be an interesting story to have all the belts on Banks and Bayley, and maybe they'll do that, but then they got to get the belt off Banks, so that's probably not a good idea before SummerSlam. I just don't think that they want... I don't know. Would they though? Like, I think it would be interesting to see the belts on both of them, but then if they want that heel and face dynamic of Banks and Bayley to work with Banks as a face, I think it's undermining if she won the title but then had it taken off of her like right away, you know, before SummerSlam. So I'm gonna say Asuka. I feel like Bayley is going to cost Banks the match in some way, even if it's intentional or it's by accident. I think Asuka will retain the Raw Women's Championship. We have Bayley versus Nikki Cross for the SmackDown Women's title. Definitely Bayley. I think it's going to be opposite, where I think Bayley is going to cost Banks, but this time Banks is going to help Bayley win this match. They're offering two different things in this friendship, and it's obviously going to lead to a SummerSlam match between Banks and Bayley. So I'm going to say Bayley will retain her SmackDown Women's Championship. We have Paulo Cruz versus MVP for the United States title. Apollo Cruz, no doubt in my mind, he's going to win. With Cruz winning, this will set up a match at SummerSlam with Bobby Lashley. MVP shouldn't be winning any titles right now because he's doing pretty good as Bobby Lashley's manager and mouthpiece. So I say Apollo Cruz will retain his United States Championship. We have Braun Strowman versus 2014 Bray Wyatt in a Wyatt swamp fight. Probably in a cinematic match for sure. I can see it kind of shot like the Boneyard match versus like the street fights that we saw. Since it's a non-title match, I think Bray Wyatt will win. If not, that's really stupid. Wyatt should win this match. Then at SummerSlam, he comes out as The Fiend and maybe win the Universal title. Not sure. Or they're going to have Braun Strowman win, and then that would set off The Fiend, and then that would be a match. Either way, it's going to turn into a match at SummerSlam. But my predictions, I'm going to keep it as Bray Wyatt will win this match. Now the match that I'm most excited for is Drew McIntyre versus Dolph Ziggler for the WWE title. Dolph Ziggler would pick the stipulation at Extreme Rules in their match. Obviously, Drew McIntyre will retain the title. Now, I feel like it makes sense if this match is an I Quit match, because Dolph Ziggler is saying, you left and I brought you back. You quit. You know, you quit your dreams. And then Dolph Ziggler brought him back. and you were the reason why you're champion. I'm trying to read this. It sounds like I'm reading off a piece of paper because I am, because I took notes. But yeah, Dolph Ziggler's like, oh yeah, like I brought you back and I am the reason you are WWE champion right now. And it just makes sense that it's an I Quit match. Or Dolph Ziggler will ban the Claymore kick, removing Drew McIntyre's powerful weapon. And if he uses it, Dolph Ziggler would become the new WWE champion, something like that. I don't know, but I think he's gonna pick an I Quit match because it just makes sense. But yeah, Drew McIntyre will retain the WWE champion. Now, for that being said, some person already leaked that Drew McIntyre will win this match because Randy Orton will be facing Drew McIntyre at SummerSlam. So, poor Dolph Ziggler isn't going to get the title, which, even though that would be cool and awesome, but no, that's not going to be happening. So yeah, Drew McIntyre is my pick. Now, that is going to be it, guys. Twitter, Instagram, links in the description. Keep it lit. I'm kind of happy I'm bringing this this series back because I missed a couple, prediction videos, and I apologize for that. But I'm back, and I'm ready to go headfirst in the predictions in the future. So yeah, guys, take care, and goodbye.